Hi, this is Mr. Nazarian. My learning objective today, I can divide decimals to the hundredths using what I know about place value. So yesterday we worked on dividing decimals using a visual representation to see what that really means. And so today we are going to use the algorithm for division that we are familiar with from dividing whole numbers. So just a really quick review here to remind you what that looked like. We used multiples to figure out division problems like this. So as a whole number, we had 20 divided by 5. So that we have our dividend here divided by our divisor. And so we're saying how many groups of 5 go into 20. So we're going to look at multiples. What multiple of 5 is going to be 20 or as close to 20 as we can get. And I happen to know that the fourth multiple of 5 is 20 exactly. So there's not going to be any left over here. And that means that since the fourth multiple of 5 is 20, that means that the quotient is going to be 4. And since multiplication and division are inverse operation, they're in a fact family, right? So 20 divided by 5 is 4, because 4 times 5 equals 20. All right, so we're going to use that same philosophy, that same idea, to divide with decimals. So when we have this 9/10 divided by 3/10, we're saying how many groups of 3/10 are there in 9/10. So what multiple of 3/10 is going to give me 9/10 or as close to it as I can. And if I think, okay, 3/10 and the second, so it would be the first multiple. Second multiple would be 3/10 and another 3/10, so that'd be 6/10. And then the third multiple would be another 3/10, 6/10, 9/10. So 3 groups of 3/10 would give me 9/10. I have nothing left over here. So that means 3 is going to be my answer. Okay, let's look at another one. So if we have, right here we have a little bit harder, 1 and 2/10, 1.2, divided by 0 and 2/10, or 0.2. But I'm going to use this exact same approach. So one thing that I know about our number system is that as I move place values over to the left, one place value to the left is always going to be 10 times greater. So I know that there are how many tenths in one whole? There are 10 tenths, right? Because if I have 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10, 6/10, 8/10, 9/10, and then 10/10, I'm going to have one whole. So as I look at this, 1 and 2/10, I know that that one whole is the same as 10/10. So it's like I have 10/10 and 2/10, so I have 12/10, right? So 12/10, and I want to know how many groups of 2/10 are in there. Well, that's just like saying how many groups of 2 are in 12. I know there's 6. So because 5 groups of 2/10 would be one whole, and then another group would be 1 and 2/10. So there's nothing left over. And so that means there are 6 groups of 2/10. That's the quotient, 6, and that is our final answer. All right, so we'll work more on these tomorrow. Hopefully you've got the idea, and I look forward to working on that with you tomorrow. All right, see you then.